look at the beautiful blue skies over Young Dundas Square. This has become definitely a trademark for our city, Kev. It's so vibrant and beautiful. People are always there taking pictures. We should be proud of that.
So people are always comparing it to, I mean, it's a much smaller version, of course, our Times Square. But now when you look at all the cranes across Toronto, 90% of those cranes are, at one time, were building office buildings. Now they're building condos. And
we're living like we're in Times Square.
We're living like we're in Manhattan now. But I'm wondering, is this kind of a sign of the times, of frugalness and space, or is this simply a smart idea? So look at all the cranes over Toronto, which I believe Toronto has more cranes over it than any other city in North America. I think that was something that came out last year, if I'm not mistaken.
That's one thing that all the TIFF stars commented on, the ones who haven't been here every year, you know, where it's been a few years in between, they couldn't believe the changing landscape and how many, it's like Lego blocks, how quickly they go up.
So now we're looking at condos being built, and some are luxury condos that go for millions of dollars. They're building a condo on this spot here at Queen and University, and it's dubbed Smart House. Right at this area about Queen and Simcoe.
What makes it so smart, Kevin Frankish?
It's going to be 25 stories, 241 suites, and the suites are going to be on average about 300 square feet.
Tiny.
Starting at $249. You can see the sign there, starting at $249. Very clever living, they call it.
That's a smart spin. I'm living cleverly.
How many people could you put in 300 square feet? I mean, are you there as a couple, or is it just, are these like bachelors?
You're a couple that gets along real well if you're living there as a couple. That is the true test.
So they will have
your strength.
Extra deep counter space with additionally fully retractable countertops, multi-purpose furniture like a desk that turns into a bed. So they're trying to make the best use of the space.
How practical is that? Think about it. Every single time, it's bad enough when you have to put your kettle away and the dish rack, you got to fold the sink into the wall.
It's a good idea. I never thought about folding the sink into the wall.
Really? And you're pulling out the countertop, and it seems like it's a bit ridiculous.
So we tried it.
Too small.
We found a room upstairs, our boardroom on the 4th floor. Take a look. Let's go into the boardroom. There we go. The boardroom. Hold on for a second. We'll just get into the boardroom. That's about 300 square feet. It's about 350 square feet to be, so it's actually a little bigger than your entire apartment would be.
So you need a tub, or at least you need the shower and the bath, toilet, and let's say a corner.
You need a closet. You need your bed, your furniture,
kitchen counter, maybe a sofa bed.
Perhaps that boardroom table would fit nicely into your apartment.
That's all you'd have. No food, no toilet, but I got a nice boardroom table. I guess that's what the cost of having a big metropolis. You have to have smaller spaces. More people want to live downtown. It becomes more dense, and a lot of people live like that.
$249,000 though?
All over the world, though, people do live that way in teeny tiny apartments. We're really lucky in that it took this long.
It's like okay. Let's show you. Okay, I just want to square it out. This is a square foot here, okay?
Yeah.
This is a square foot, and at $249,000, there you go. It works out to about $830 for this space.
So it could only fit 299 more of my feet.
Yes. So for $830, you have a place to stand. The average price in Toronto is $539 for a square foot. That's the average Toronto price. So it's pretty amazing what we're willing to pay for space. But when you consider what we pay for a parking space, which is a heck of a lot more per square foot.
Well, do you get parking? That's a good question. Are they building the underground spaces?
That's another. Yeah, that's good. What else is included there?
Do you get a party room? Do you get a rooftop?
Maybe your storage locker is 10,000 square feet.
And you live in your storage room and you use your condo as your storage unit? That's possible. I think it depends on your walking score. You know, they always they classify walking scores in terms of where do you live and how easy is it to just walk or bike somewhere, and that increases the value of your property. So if you have a place like that where you can walk to go get your groceries, and you can walk to get your haircut and go to the cleaners and walk to your favorite restaurants or to work, that really does decrease stress in your life and increase your quality of living. So I think in that sense it's worth it.
Good luck to you.
Would you do it?
If I were alone, yes.
If you were alone, yes?
Yeah, if I was alone, yes.
Okay, like a single dweller.
Yeah, I think it would. I think when you get more than one person there, you need your space. Coming up later.